A rare decision by local city council to investigate their own police department over claims of discrimination.
Reaction is coming in tonight from the community and from the legal team of the corporal making those claims. Thank you so much for being with us for the news at 6. I'm Kimberly Gill.
And I'm Ty Steele. That decision came last night in Melvindale to hire an outside investigator following a lawsuit claiming racial and religious discrimination. Local 4's Jay Scott Smith live in Melvindale tonight with the reaction and what happens next. Jay.
Yes, good evening, everybody. We're out here in front of the police headquarters in Melvindale, and this decision to bring in a private investigator comes at a time when tensions between the residents and city government are at a fever pitch. In what was an at times tense meeting, the Melvindale City Council voted on Wednesday night to hire a private investigator to look into several issues with the city's police department. The decision comes on the heels of a lawsuit filed 1 week ago by Police Corporal Hassan Hammoud. Now, Hammoud is Muslim, and he and his family immigrated to the United States from Lebanon 30 years ago. The suit alleges that he's experienced racial discrimination, including derogatory comments and anti-Muslim items such as crosses left in his locker. And the suit also says he's gotten no support from the administration. In a statement, Hammoud's attorneys were surprised to hear that the city has decided to launch an investigation, adding, "The council's decision to bring in a private investigator is a welcome development. But it must be more than just optics, and it must result in palpable changes both within the department and in the way its officers protect and serve the community." Corporal Hammoud was discriminated and retaliated against because of his background and race, as well as for coming forward with serious misconduct allegations regarding the department's officers targeting people at the Melvindale city border, as described in the lawsuit that was filed. Now, prior to last night's meeting, rumors were also swirling that the police chief, Robert Kennelly, who has been Melvindale's police chief since last March and is currently battling cancer, would be fired during this meeting. Now, those rumors turned out to be unfounded, but it didn't stop members of the community from coming out and voicing their support.
Shame on you guys if you tried to fire him. We stand with the police officers and we stand with our chief.
We spoke with business owner Simon Sala, who supports the chief but acknowledged that there's a lot of noise happening in city government.
So as a citizen, we're all a little bit worried because this was a little bit frustrated to the entire community.
Sala's lived in Melvindale for nearly 15 years and says that there's been a lot going on behind the scenes in city government, and that's added to the level of frustration that the residents feel.
But overall, with the investigation, if there's a wrongdoing, we have no problem with it, but the community overall, I know they do stand with the chief.
Now, there's one other thing to note from that meeting last night. At one point, it was mentioned that there were videos that council members had seen that they were going to send to the city attorney that had disturbing footage, but they didn't expand upon what that footage was. And we also reached out to both the mayor's office as well as to Chief Kennelly about the vote. We have yet to get a response. We're live in Melvindale. I'm Jay Scott Smith for Local 4. Let's head back to the studio with Ty and Kim.
Yeah, a lot more to come on this one. Jay, thanks for the update.